Welcome into the third space. It's an honor to have you here and joining us, whether you're joining us online, whether you're here in the face-to-face place, or whether you join us later. I welcome you. I honor your presence, and I honor that you have taken some time out to become aware of your own consciousness and your own self. And I thank you. So just in this next few minutes, we're transitioning into that awareness of presence. And to help us do that, we're going to move our body in a couple of different ways to help us transition into that place. So getting comfortable, symmetrical, not leaning forward or backwards, not slumping or having any part of our body draw attention to itself. So just nice and comfortable. And we're going to take a deep breath in, and when we exhale, we're going to gently turn our chin towards our right shoulder. And with our eyes, we're going to gaze over our right shoulder, gazing over the shoulder, stretching the eyes, potentially feeling a stretch in the back of the eye. Really feeling the flow of air in through the nose, down the throat, deep into the belly. Taking a deep breath in, and as we exhale, gently and slowly moving back through center, all the way across to the left shoulder. Feeling a stretch through the back of the neck, through the back of the eyes as we gaze over the shoulder. Allowing our internal gaze to sense what's happening in our body. Just noticing any sensations down the back of the arms, the forearms and the fingers. Gazing over the left shoulder, whether our eyes are open or closed. Taking a deep breath in, and as we exhale, gently coming back to center. Just with our eyes only now, we're going to gaze up towards the ceiling. Again, feeling a stretch in the back of the eyes. As we lower our gaze now down to the floor. Keeping our head in a neutral position. Lifting the eyes up to gazing towards the right. Taking a deep breath in and exhaling across to the left. Noticing any stretch in the back or behind the eyes. And returning to a neutral gaze. Whether our eyelids are open or closed, holding a soft gaze, that means that we see without intentionally looking, whether we're seeing the back of our eyelids or whether we're seeing something in front of us. Having a soft gaze. Gently and slowly drawing our attention to the flow of air in and out of our bodies. So shifting our gaze from the back of our eyelids, allowing our awareness to drop down to the breath. Noticing that flow of air in through the nose, down the throat, deep into the lungs, deep into the center and core of our bodies. To help us with our focus, we may like to place one hand on our belly and one hand on our upper chest. Noticing the flow of air. As we hold this posture, we're going to do some double breaths. So taking a deep breath in. When we get to the top of the breath, take a bit more. And slowly and gently exhaling. And again, taking a deep breath in. When you reach the top, take a bit more. And slowly and gently exhaling. One more time, breathing in. A bit more. And exhale. Just allowing our bodies to get into their own rhythm of breath now. And with our conscious awareness, just notice that rhythm. Notice where the air is flowing into and out of the body. As we gently exhale, we might lower our hands back into a neutral position on the arms of our chair, on our knees or our lap, just wherever. Moving our internal gaze now back to our thought center. That space inside of our mind where the thoughts come and go. And becoming aware of our thought center and what's happening in that space in this moment. And whatever we notice that's going on in our thought center, we just allow that space to become a little more quiet, a little less busy, giving our mind permission just for a little while to rest. If you find that your thought center is busy, you might like to place any conscious thought that protrudes into your mind gently and slowly into a basket in front of you. allowing our thought center to be quiet, to be still. Like the surface of the water of a deep pond. Resting in the stillness. Whenever a thought crosses our mind like a ripple of air on the surface of the water, just let it drift past, letting it be. No need to think the thought, just let it pass by. Drifting to the edge of the pond, to the edge of our conscious awareness. As we allow the breath of life to breathe in and out of our bodies, we're going to gently and slowly move our conscious awareness from our thought center down, down into our heart space. Becoming aware of our emotions, our feelings, becoming aware of the center of our being. Just noticing what's happening in our core. Without criticism or judgment, but just noticing our core, our being. Noticing the love that is emanating out from that space, radiating out to every part of our being. Radiating through our bodies, flowing through our heart space, center of our being. allowing our conscious awareness to become aware of the skin, the edge of our physical bodies, and feeling what our skin feels like today. Gently noticing what our fingers are feeling. Allowing them to feel what they feel. Just noticing. Moving our internal gaze up to our forehead. Noticing our forehead and feeling what our forehead feels. Allowing the skin to become smooth. The muscles underneath our forehead to gently flow down. The skin around our eyes, over the bridge of our nose. Skin over our cheekbones. Noticing, becoming aware of the muscles and the bone in our jaw. Just noticing and feeling what it feels like. And then as we breathe out, we gently allow that part of our bodies to become peaceful and restful. Perhaps sighing as we breathe out, allowing our chin to yield to gravity's pulling down. Relaxing all of the muscles in our face. Drawing our conscious awareness around to the back of our head. Noticing the sensations, noticing if we're carrying stress. Noticing if our neck and shoulders are tense. So we take a deep breath in, we exhale, and we release our shoulders. Ah. Allowing the gravity to flow down over our bodies. Over the top of our chest and down to our bellies. As we allow our bodies to rest in this moment, we draw our internal gaze back to the core of our being. as we continue in the rhythm of our own breath, the breath for our bodies. We may like to breathe in this breath prayer. I am safe. I am loved. I am not alone. Breathing it into the core of our being. I am safe. I am loved. I am not alone. Drawing our internal gaze now back up to our thought center. As we do that, we draw our hands up towards our shoulders, crossing them over, holding our right hand on our left shoulder and our left hand on our right shoulder. Breathing it in, I am safe. Breathing it out. Breathing it in, I am loved. Breathing it out. Breathing it in, I am not alone. As we exhale again, we allow our hands to flow down, our arms and our elbows, all the way palm to palm. Taking a deep breath in, and when we exhale, gently opening our eyes and coming back into the space and company of others. Be at peace, my friends. Shalom.